What's happening, guys? So in my last video I said something's got to change, and so I made the decision and created a post on the forums for looking for a corp and nullsec, and I talked to several different ones. They all seem pretty cool, and I think I found one that would be a good fit. Seems like pretty good people. So I just joined them guys tonight. They do have a market with plenty of PvP fits. I'm just waiting now to have my Vulgar and Stratios moved. And then I'm going to start doing some time-lapse of the DED sites as I have time to do them when I'm not fleeting around and learning a bit more about PvP. Since the solo PvP is dead, I just have to evolve and move forward away from that. And I mean, I understand that there's T1 frigate fights, but that's not what I enjoy. I like battlecruiser fights and such, large hulls, because the fights take a long time and the frigates are fast, and it just never was really meaningful to me. It's like, so what? You know, it's like that wasn't really epic. So, and that's what drove me from the game last time, was just boredom with that. So I'm adapting in several ways. I'm going to nullsec, gonna be doing some harder PvE content, doing some fleet stuff, and actually Sov War. Now, I belong to Roadkill Alliance in 2008, and we never did Sov Warfare. You know, I came in, they captured what they wanted, and that's the way it stayed. So this will be my first time doing the whole bashing thing, and it's going to be interesting. I'll finally have a taste of that part of the game. You know, I've played for quite some time over the years and just never got into that aspect. So it's going to be interesting. Now, of course, I can't record everything because I'm sure there's going to be some sensitive stuff, so I have to think of those guys first before I do anything like that. But I think there's going to be some upcoming, exciting new content, you know. Just like the wormhole and other adventures that I've made, there's going to be new discoveries to be had. I'm going to leave you now with a little tidbit that I picked up from Johnny Pugh. Check out his website. And that is, if you do the Angel Dens, or just dens wherever you live, in highsec, they have a chance to for a DED5 site. And that's majority how I spend my time, because I find that the most challenging in the PvE aspect as a solo player. Well, what's interesting about this one is it has a chance to go to highsec. Now, I usually use a Gila in low sec and just warp out on the last room and bookmark the wreck and come back later. But when you can bring a Marauder in there, you can do a full clear, and it's much harder and rewarding. Now, typically I use a Paladin, and I don't have to warp out. So, in this case, I use just 2 hardeners on the Vulgar, because I thought it'd be a good fit with for the angel damage. And then I found that wasn't enough, so I put 1 additional hardener on there. I think I did kinetic, explosive, and then I added an invulnerability field on there, and that was enough. So I'm going to show you that real quick. I think the first one was on 200 mil, and the next one I got the following day was about 400 mil. So there's 600 mil in 2 days, and I think I spent maybe an hour getting those 2 escalations. Now, you don't always get that kind of luck, but it's there, and they just happen to be both in high sec. Usually I get them in low sec and do them anyway. So it was a bonus. So I thought I'd give you that little tidbit, and here's a time lapse of the runs so you can kind of get an idea of what those look like. All right, guys, have a good evening.